Greetings, Dennis Daniels here. Many people say that chat.openai is the end of teaching or the end of writing. I would argue that a skilled teacher can use chat OpenAI for generating new and original quiz material very quickly. Here is a sample of an XML file that I am using a from a bit of code here. Here is the template, and I just put this template in, and I asked it to generate a biology question, and it did so very well in using, in fact, the best part, the correct answer. Uh, let's go ahead and take a look at what that looks like. Here is the biology answer, and if I just so we're honest about what we're doing here, I'm going to run the quiz again, and I'm going to list my quizzes, and you can see biology basic is there, which is the name here, and I select that, and I need to write T, and now quiz number is 1, and what is the answer? Mitochondria is the answer, but I'm going to go ahead and put the wrong answer, and you can see it tells me my score is 0. Now, this particular quiz ML does not have any feedback or correct answers or why the answer is incorrect. That's not my concern at this time, but let's go ahead and try another one. I'm going to edit this. Actually, yeah, I'm going to edit this. Actually, you know what? Let's see if we can regenerate a new one. Let's see what happens. Let's see how deep the rabbit hole goes here. Regenerate response. So that didn't work, but let's go ahead and um, there is another tool called u.com that has a chat AI, and let's see if it can reproduce what I'm looking for. Okay, so there it goes, and it's giving me a new quiz question, and let's go. I'm going to save this, and I'm going to take it to my editor. Control N, Control V, Control or Alt Z to get it all into one line, and I'm going to call this human biology quiz because just to keep it sane. And I rename this home human bio, and I click on save. And let's exit this. M, I believe, is for the menu. E is for the. Now I have 2 quizzes here: human bio, and let's go ahead and rerun this. What is my name? And I'm going to list the quizzes, and it picked up human bio number 3. So I'm going to take the quiz number 3, and which of the following is part of the human respiratory system? And the lungs, but technically you could say the heart is part of it, but no. We're going to just say lungs and enter, and we got a possible score of 5 out of 5. Now, why is all of this very exciting? Because as a teacher, you can generate a bunch of original quizzes very quickly. So now I can't, it's not allowing me to regenerate this. So I'm going to, let's see if I can copy it. It's not allowing me to copy it either, which is a bit of a bummer. But we can, let's see if we copy this. no, I'm going to use my sample here. And let's go back and see if I can create a new quiz. Hide this, and now I'm going to, oh, look at that. Got a typo in there. Create a multiple choice question about, let's say, let's say math. No, let's be more specific. Let's say algebra. Let's see what happens. And I hit the run button and hopefully it works. No. Okay, let's try this again. I copy this and I take it back to you.com and ask you anything. I'm going to ask for this. Generate a new multiple choice question about algebra. And let's see what happens. Okay, so the answer is 3. The question is, which of the following is a type of equation? Okay, so answer 1, linear, circular, quadratic, and parabolic. Quadratic equation, circular, parabolic equation, linear equation. You know, I'm embarrassed to say I'm not 100% sure that those answers are which answer is correct, but I can save it. And again, if I was an expert, and that's the whole point of this little demonstration, is that if you are an expert as a teacher, you would be able to evaluate the quality of this information and decide whether or not the data is correct or not. Now I'm going to restart the application. And what is my name? And now let's take a look at the list of questions or quizzes, and you can see algebra. So I'm going to take quiz number 1. What is the following type of equation? We're going to say the quadratic equation, and we got the answer correct. Now, again, this requires an expert in math. The answer is number 3, quadratic equation. Okay, so there's a quadratic equation. It definitely exists. Now let's see if there's such a thing as a linear equation. There are linear equations. So maybe this answer here could be up for grabs in terms of whether it's accurate or not. That being said, in the hands of an expert, OpenAI, chatgpt could be a very powerful source of new teaching material for teachers everywhere. Thanks for watching and happy computing.